Now, your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
The board looks the same as it did yesterday at this hour. 75-degree air temperature, dew point coming in at 74. That's close enough together to give us high relative humidity at 96%. East-northeast wind, again, coming in at about 8. A little bit stronger, though, than it was 24 hours ago. I think what that will do will perhaps delay the onset of our showers to a little bit later in the afternoon and evening. We'll look for most of the morning to be mostly to partly sunny. And then as we head into the afternoon, that's when we'll start thinking about our rain chances. First inland with about a 40% chance of storms in Hardee and DeSoto County. And then near the coast around drive time when we'll start to see those showers building closer to the coastline, moving out into Gulf waters. We have currently a lot of thunderstorm activity out in the Gulf, but the general motion of these is farther and farther from the coastline, and they tend to dissipate as we move through time. Across our area, dry as a bone, and that's how it's going to stay through the morning commute. Now, if you look at the water vapor imagery here, it shows you the swirls and motions in the atmosphere, and you can really kind of pick out this swirl in the upper levels of the atmosphere. That's a low pressure area that's going to help induce showers a little bit later on today. Three things are going to be going on in the atmosphere: daytime heating, the sea breeze interactions, and this upper level low spinning across the state. The combination of all three of those ingredients bringing us those showers that build along the sea breeze front interactions and then push out into Gulf waters. Probably a little bit drier in North Florida today as some drier air works its way in, but I think for us we have sufficient moisture to produce scattered to numerous storms a little bit later on this afternoon. So this light east wind turns west each and every day right straight through the weekend, important for those folks living near the coast who are having to deal with the red tide issues. And inland storms will move toward the coast each and every day as well. West movers every day this week. And then better weekend rain chances perhaps on Sunday as a little upper level feature like the one spinning across the state now moves across South Florida but enhances our rainfall chance. So the FUTURECAST put into motion shows those afternoon storms building along that easterly wind, carrying those storms in from the other coast. They move to our sea breeze front, which is located closer to our coastline during the evening rush hour, and that's when we start to see them explode into more numerous showers and thunderstorms. Those thunderstorms will then advance into our area, producing perhaps a 40% coverage of storms later in the day. Forecast calls for a couple of areas of disturbed weather out in the Atlantic. We'll continue to monitor. The one with the 50% chance of development, disturbance number 1 off the coast of Africa, will bear the most watching, I think, in the 5 days ahead as it moves at lowest latitudes. We'll continue to watch that next week. Plenty of time, though. It's far away from us, but one that bears watching. Beach and boating forecast calls for that northeast wind at about 10 knots throughout the day today. Light chop on bay and inland waters. And the forecast calls for a 40% chance today and tomorrow. Tomorrow, first evening of fall, I should say, comes at about 9:54. And then Sunday, the first day of fall, they might have a few more showers around. Daytime high perhaps held down just a little bit by the cloud cover. And then next week, 20 to 30% chance should do it.